And hello everybody and welcome back to Arcangelus Gaming. Arcangelus here bringing you some more Space Engineers and Never Surrender. Before I begin, let me just ask, can you subscribe to this channel? Smash that like button, tap that notification bell and leave us a nice comment below. Talking of nice comments, I want to give a big shout out to Honey Bunny's Heavy Metal Music 6542. Thank you for your comments. You've been great support. I love how you give me some in-depth advice as we're going along. It's been so helpful. Keep it up. And to the rest of you who've been joining, give me some nice comments, give me the great feedback. Thank you all. You know who you are. Thank you all, guys. Okay, now to business. I've done quite a lot off camera, and as you can see, our flyer is coming on nicely. I have tested her, and so far she does actually fly. However, what I am thinking about doing is a slight modification on the side thrusters. You're taking these out here, whoops, gone right past it, and the atmospheric that's there, and maybe even taking out these two reactional hydrogen thrusters. Maybe adding in a couple more atmospherics into the front here on both sides, which means I can remove quite a lot of this intricate network of piping. And what I'm thinking is that maybe having a series of blocks come out from the side here, maybe one, maybe two gap from the side of the ship here, and then coming across from back to front, maybe to about here, so it's like in line with the nose, having like a big block, sort of like engine array for an additional forward and for the reverse thrusters, just so that I can sort out some of these problems like here and this mess over here, which just doesn't look right at the moment. So I can have like a bit more of a streamlined look, just to show you guys that this thing can fly. Let's go in. I know it's dark, so we'll do the usual. We'll just change the time of day offset for the sake of the video. There we go. Put the charge on. Undock. And there we go. We are airborne with our flying brick. But she doesn't look too bad. She's got a little bit of form. She's got a little bit of grace to her. And as you see from the top, I've covered up most of the atmospherics with these sort of intake sort of looking slopes. Hydrogen thrusters are slightly wrong. I've just noticed that. The one nearest the camera is one down. Okay, gonna have to modify that. Oh, yeah. Again, I think one of the comments that was made to me might want to either get rid of or completely move that solar panel array. Now on the bottom, however, yeah, it is one down. Okay, did not notice that. But yeah, as you can see, the atmospheric thrusters are still working nicely. We're still getting that nice smoothness. We're still hovering. So far, blimey. So far, the our flyer is doing okay for itself. Okay, so that's where we stand at the moment. So I think first port of call is I need to do a bit of ripping out. I need to take out these thrusters at the front, and this two here. Take out all that pipe work. I think I was going to leave this nice sloping effect, because I mean that does sort of like, it adds a bit of character. rearrange this side panel, and obviously the same on the other side. Rip out all of these thrusters, and then basically rebuild our ship in a better way. Now again, nice comment that was made to me. I've actually I took action on it slightly before it was actually made, but I've added this container here just to dump everything in, so I don't have to go all the way down there, all the way back again. You know, it's a brilliant suggestion, and I should have thought of it sooner. Okay.
Inventory full.
We'll let them drop down. Alright, is anything falling through? Nope. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. So, we've got that out. It's given us some access into our inner gubbins. Do this carefully so that we don't rip out the existing parts. Get rid of this. There we go. Now for this one, it's going to be a little bit more complicated in so far as we're just going to have to make a hole in here. Right. Okay, then we can get in here. I beg your pardon? Oh well.
Inventory full.
Oh. Where did those bits go? Come on, let me in. Alright, so that's now freed everything up. Okay. Now, gonna have to work this out from first principles. We go in here. There we go. Right, let's get these in, and then we will quickly deactivate those thrusters. Okay. Hydrogen thrusters. Then we want okay. There it is. Right, and we'll sort out the groupings later on once we've finished building. So that's now in line with the rest of them. And that goes the same for the bottom. As you see, nicely in line. I mean, yeah, you can see some of the internal workings in there. I mean, I'm thinking maybe we might be able to gut it and build in walls, things like that for later. But yeah, that then allows us to rebuild this wall here, because we can now do where is it? Actually, let's mount up. Oop. Mount up on here, not run off the edge. We can maybe do a bit of a grind down here. See if we can get this right. Say 4. Get that in there. Right, I'm going to need to use the jetpack for this. Put that in there. It's not going to be perfect. I wonder if we use the square base, would that work? It's not perfect, because that's what we're going to get in the end, but it will allow for the transition around the corner, which again is going to have to be a bit of a workaround here. Oh, run out of armour, out of sheet plate. Okay, I'm going to get back to you guys in a little bit, and I'll see if I can figure out that corner in the process. Alright everybody, I'm back. I've managed to get the sides looking relatively good, considering the fact I needed to get like this corner as sharp. Don't worry about the solar panel, I've got no idea what it's doing at the moment. Anyway, I've also added this bit in here because I couldn't figure out how to get this corner smooth as possible. So I'm going to use this as a feature. So this is what I'm going to do. You know, I said I was going to move things across. Well, let's start from here. We need what? One more? There we go. Right, so we'll change these up into full light armoured blocks. We'll do the same on the top. Oh, come on. Might as well make a good feature out of this.
Fuel low.
Again?
Fuel critical.
Dump those in there. Hold on, what am I doing going in here? We'll go across to our medical room. Might as well show this off while I can. That's a good point. I still haven't added in that banner. Somebody's mentioning on there, put like a bunch of angel wings or something. I better know where it is. There we are. He let away his position. Oops. Did not mean to bash against the wall there. But hey, it's good. I'm good. Right. Okay, so that brings us to a nice wall there. And then what I'm thinking is yeah, okay. Is if I bring this in bring it in like that. Hold on, I put those in the wrong place. Because oops, why is missing the edge there? There we are. Yeah, let's get some of these in. This is going to be interesting trying to sort this corner out. Right. Yeah, let's add in all the way round. And then is that right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then what we can do then is bring that out. Oops, a bit too much. Right, let's get that one down there before it bugs me. But see what the error of my ways here, because down here I'm going to want a slope section like this going down. See if I can get this lined up right. And then interesting. Okay. As you can see, it's already starting to take form. Of how we want this to eventually look. I think I'm one short. Yeah, I am. It's... yeah, I think I may have made a oopsie. I think I've now got to the point where this entire array needs to go. I was really hoping I didn't have to do it. But as you can see... Alright, let's ditch some of this stuff back in the main cargo container. Because this is going to take a lot of resource capacity.
Inventory full.
And a few trips to get this right. If I ditch one of these hydrogen pods as well, give me quite a bit more space to play with. Actually, where's the camera? So the camera's there. Oh, so we only just have to get rid of this end here. Alright, let's get rid of that first. Then we'll do the last remaining bit. I mean, it's a bit of a crying shame, really, but, you know. We can't have that scraping on there. But that's got rid of that anyway. Right. Did I finish that bit? Yeah, I did. There we go. So in a way, just thinking about it, this is going to end up looking like a set of hydrogen nacelles. I think it's probably going to be the best way of wording it to describe what this is. because I've really got no other explanation on what this thing is that I'm creating. Oops. As you can see, it's nicely taken on the form. And this is just going to the back end at the moment, and then we've got to now then extend it forward as well. So why can't I play? Oh yeah. Missed a few. It's like that old joke as a kid, you know, 1, 2, miss a few, 99, 100. Actually, I'm not sure exactly where the front is, so I'm going to do this to sort of try and marry things up. I think, yeah. That's married that up nicely, so we now know where our front is. So we can build up to it. Hold on. Okay, so that's one of these nacelles sorted out. I think that's going to look quite spectacular in the end. You know, one on either side. Gives it a little bit of form, a little bit of shape. Makes it look a little bit different to your normal run-of-the-mill box, if you will. And it's just a case of repeat on the other side. As for right now gives me an opportunity to ditch that in there. Grab 2. And grab a load more resources. Now, I think what I'm going to do, in fairness, I'm going to weld this up, see if it will fly. I'm not sure whether actually. Can I get that from underneath? Okay. Gonna do a test here. Right. Actually, let's save this first. She flies. Right, 78,560 kilo. So 78.5 ton. I think there's a wolf down there following me. It's quite funny. Okay. I'm missing one. I wonder if it went on holiday with my brain. Can you imagine how long this would take with a basic welder? I mean, it would be nice if I can find some platinum at some point, but... shame I can't nick some from my Learning to Survive campaign. Okay. Oh. Really just need to sort that out somehow. I think I know how. just begs the question, actually, why I didn't think of this before. Now, the corner bits here, yeah, I need to do these from the outside. Why didn't I go inside of it and weld it from the inside? Actually, did I do the one on that side? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's get to the pilot seat, get some energy, and then we'll crack on with the going inside of that nacelle. Oh, excuse me. It's not letting me in because I'm too tall. So if I had a platform... Right. Got sort of a little bit of access inside of here, which is cool at the moment. Right, done all of that side. I know I've got to get rid of those engines. I will do so in a matter of course. Now we'll go into this section here. Might be a bit of an ache to get them out, but I will get them out. Okay, so that's all that welded up. So let's get out of here. Go back to our cockpit. We'll do another launch. And we'll see if I'm right in what I was thinking. That the weight is going to stay the same. 78.6. Okay, I just checked back on my video, so it has gone up by 40 kilo. Yeah, just by welding all of the nacelle together. But as you can see, we've got this beautiful looking nacelle. It's added quite a bit of character. I mean, you can just imagine now what it's going to look like on the other side. So let's get started on the other side. Yeah, finish this job off.
Inventory full.
Didn't think of that. Huh? Oops. Alright. Before we do anything else. Alright, let's just remind ourselves what we did on this side. So we had one of those. We did all that down there. Actually, you know what?
Inventory full.
So it sort of blends in a bit, yeah?
Inventory full.
Like I say, getting in there. We'll get those later. So
Inventory full. Inventory full.
what I was thinking of doing actually was blending this into that. So get around to that in a minute. First of all, how wide do we want this? Up to the engine block. So I've gone a bit too far. Now make the modifications. So it's just as wide as the hydrogen engine itself. Okay. So what is that? Just the 3. So three there, 3 there. Oops. And then blocked out. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I'm with it. And then from there, oh, you muppet. How about I do it that way around? Okay. So that's resolved that issue. Did I miss one? No. Oops. It's amazing how quickly I'm going through steel plate and I'm not even trying. Not to mention hydrogen as well, but you know, that's another matter. Right, so bugger, missed a few. Be a little tricky to see sometimes, but okay. Now, based from what we've experienced, we'll weld what we can, and then we'll get inside to do the rest. That doesn't look right. Oh, that is right. I mean, technically speaking, we could weld the top while we're up here.
Energy low.
Alright, in that case we'll get this done. Recharging the cockpit. And then... Actually, that ain't looking too bad. I thought maybe this will look absolutely horrendous, but... That's actually not looking too bad. Might break up the colour though with maybe some Go Faster red stripes or something. You know. Maybe tip the nacelles with a bit of red, you know. Point it to a popular TV show. Can't think which one that might be. But, yeah. I mean, we've got some possibilities anyway. I mean, that much is for sure. And... I mean, I'm not exactly saying she's the prettiest thing that's ever been created in Space Engineers or anything like that. Far from it. But I like it. I think what I'd like more is if it was actually able to get into space still using only maybe one tank of hydrogen. Oh. So after this, all we've got to do is run the edges, and it'll be just simply a case of working out how to run all the piping and connect everything up. Should be dead easy. That's one full set of nacelles. Again, for the usual test of rune at each stage of the process. Hold on, why is she drifting? Now I know part of the reason why she's drifting is also because of the fact that don't have any directional engines port or starboard. But we did manage to reconnect. Make sure there's no damage around here. Yeah, there we go. But she flew. I didn't catch the weight, but she flew. Right. Saying that, I am going to re-add on these platforms that I was using. Hey. Fall off the edge as usual. Typical Archangelus MO. Okay. Let's drop down for a second. Right, we want to go into 5, we want to go 7. Okay, so we do need steel plate for these. So, okay, that's cool. Traverse our way through to the back end. Right, and we want that there. I mean... I'm so curious to see at the end of this what the yeah, how much thrust this thing will produce. You know, I mean, alright, looks like I need some metal grids. Metal grids down there. Oh, wow. Just looking at that, it's really starting to come on. I mean, I know it's nothing special or spectacular. I know she isn't going to win any beauty awards, but... you know, for me, it's simply more of a case of I built her. Alright. Okay, so the next thing is going to simply be how we're going to get the fuel line. I mean, we could put in big old, like, medium conveyor tubing, but then where will we put our atmospherics? So, what I'm proposing is a little workaround. Right? Just nibbling at the at it, if you will, just to be able to get it in. Okay. Now, Actually, I need a C. Stop messing around and do this proper way. There we go. And then what I suggest is, where are they? A couple of armoured corners. Just to fill out the outside, and then re-add in these. And then do the same on the other side. So, what's that? Two in or something? 1, 2. Oh. Sort of, it's not perfect. Sort of hides it though, that we are sort of cheating a little. Tell you what, let's get some interior plate. Okay. And there we have it. And then what we can then do is go back to our standard piping. And then we can then T-bone it there. We've still got room to manoeuvre around it. Yeah, because if we then put an atmospheric there, and then one there and one... Oh, sorry, one there, sorry. So we've got more than ample manoeuvrability. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So just give me an idea of how much construction component and motors to bring along. Alright, drop 20 back, grab what I can. Alright. I think I might leave the T-piece for now. Because what I want to do is if I add in... Oops, wrong one. If I add in all of the bits that I need going up this way, I think I might be a little too far up by one. Yeah. Although, saying that, I go... Five, 7. Yeah, that'll connect beautifully in there. But I need steel plate for that. Okay. Oh, I didn't pick up the components for this. Idiot. Right, unfortunately I am going to have to do this first, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get back in here easily. And then... hope to God I don't fry myself in the process of doing this. Right, we're seeing life. Yes. That one should kick in any moment as well. If I've done my job right. So well, let's get in the cockpit first. Okay, why aren't we seeing life in that one? What have I done wrong? Large hydrogen. Whoops. As much as I don't want to do this. Ah! I hate the fact that short range you can't really do much. Except get everything that's behind it. Okay. So I'm guessing I must have missed that connector there. Oh. Won't need 5 out of that, not the whole stack. Yeah, again, this is sort of the thing you'll find in survival, is there's a lot of trial and error, a lot of going back and forth. Right, we've got a green line. Just let me out. Right. Boom, there's our engine. So, backwards. There we go. So that just goes to prove it works. It looks cool. Sort of. I will finish it off. I will get rid of those side thrusters that are in between here. Where are they? Right there. Going to add a little bit of armour panelling in there. And on the other side as well. And then once I've done that, I'll make sure she's fueled and ready for her second test flight. And we will see if we can get to space on as little fuel as is possible. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me on Space Engineers Never Surrender. Remember to subscribe, remember to smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. And we will finish the transatmospheric ship. I haven't come up with a name yet, but if you guys think of something that is decent, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see about adding a name to her. Thank you, and see you again soon.